And I'm trusting you to make those choices now because you're grown, you're an adult. And that's what we do. But again, sometimes it's hard to allow even the people closest to us like that to kind of go at it alone because we still want to be that protective, mama bear or, papa bear or whoever to step in and try and shield them. And sometimes it's good and other times it's not. So you take it how it fits, beautiful people. And then I have these last few cards. I don't remember what deck this is from, but first card up is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So have patience and trust and believe that it will happen in divine order and divine timing. The next one is growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I want to also grow from it. Why? Because the next one is perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. Persevere. It says, I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I... Do you run... Reality. Abundance. Believe you are abundant. How are you? Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah. Excuse me. With you. Oh, shit. PTSD, it was prescription. Ouch! My chest bone. It cracks sometimes. You North known as Canada. How you doing? No, I'm for all that. And then the angel card I pulled for y'all beautiful people is Ragu, and it says, detach yourself from drama. You are being encouraged to take the highest road possible now.
Hey, how's it going?
Angels are reminding you that you are born to guide and heal, and this won't be possible if you allow your judgment to be clouded by the energies of ego. Remember that whenever there is a dramatic event unfolding, you have a choice whether to engage with it or not. And the powerful positive affirmation is, thank you, Ragul, for helping me discern the truth without being attached to drama.
So, any questions on actual moderating? What it's like? You guys do it?
And that's what I have for y'all, beautiful people. For the general collective reading, again, beautiful people, that was a general collective reading. That covers all 12 signs. If you're here, you're part of the collective. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. It's all 12. Take what messages resonate.
Yeah, this is one of the channels I moderate.
And if something didn't fit, please don't force it to fit. If you have any personal questions or want a personal reading, the board right behind me has,
see what it's all about.
All
you could actually...
So thank you, beautiful people.
Not going to be any trolls on right now, but I could just press a name and
I've missed y'all.
Basically, like I get to see everything about that person. I could go to their channel, check them out.
Back by tonight. I wouldn't have been able to wait till tomorrow night.
She has subscribers only mode on, so we're not going to get very many trolls right now at the moment. Maybe we'll see if we could get her to turn the subscribers mode off so we could whack some trolls, show you what happens, show you what it looks like from our side of the screen.
All beautiful people. Much love to you too, George. I always appreciate seeing you, baby. Hi, Judith. Hi, Diane. How y'all doing? Y'all surprised to see me? Hi, Debs. How you doing, beautiful? hi, JPA. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. You love my nails, huh? Yeah, this time I decided to do blue instead of purple. Thank you, Eternal Light. I appreciate you, baby. Thank y'all.
Oh, that's
Hi, Eric. How you doing, baby? I'm gravy, baby. You know me. I'm here. I'm gravy. I got biscuits and sausage. Go with my gravy. I love y'all. You know, I got to re-energize myself over the weekend because I had my house to myself, which was very nice. So I very much enjoyed it.
so. Everyone know how the top fan work as well on these things now that they started getting them out?
So that's why I'm here, because I missed y'all. Didn't you miss me, Eric? I meant to message you.
Okay, hang on. I just gotta see something here. See if I could set a. Anyone make a comment? I don't know if the chat's working on here. Do I have it set up or not? Let's see. Okay. So my chat is working. Just needed to make sure. So my chat is working. Just needed to make sure. So my chat is working. Just needed to make sure. So my chat is working. Just working.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be here. Oh, it really is, Eric. And I really need it. Because, like, the living room is right outside my master bedroom where I sleep. So I hear
Does
the
the sound
TV all the
okay and
time,
everything for you guys?
And then it's like I can't really feel like I can, like, relax in there in my own bed and have, have those conversations with people on the phone, because someone seems like they always want to eavesdrop. And so it was nice to be able to lay in my own bed and not have to worry about that for a few days. Hi, DM. How you doing, baby? So I got to enjoy it. So I was all comfy in my bed. I know y'all want me to, like, y'all are so crazy. Y'all want me to come on here one night and stream from my bedroom. It's like, I don't know about that. Oh, absolutely, Jackie. And I love to talk. I mean, y'all are gonna laugh at me. A couple of y'all know this, but
If anyone
spent
wants to know anything about
13
anything, I could
hours
let you know.
on the phone yesterday talking to people, catching up with people. So understand me. I though I was in this house by myself, I was talking to people yesterday. So that interaction, yeah, I do understand that. Yes, Jackie, 13 hours. I kid you not. I counted it. Sure did. I talked to a few different people. I can talk. I don't know, some other people can talk. I'll just say that. I mean, yeah, I can talk, but because I've been trying to catch up with people that I've been saying, it's like, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna call. And finding the time to call people, and I don't, and then, you know. So I made sure this weekend I made time for everybody and called almost everybody on my list. There was a couple of people I still needed to call, and I hate that I missed that, but I got most of the people I wanted to talk to and get in touch with that I've been saying I'd reach out to. I can talk. Maybe I just am a good listener, you know. I don't talk that much. I don't know, do I talk y'all's ear off?
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
You can barely talk 13 minutes on the phone.
I'm moderating.
I mean, I do have those moments where it's like,
I'm gonna flip it around.
I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to think about nothing. I just want to shut the world out, and that's it. But
I don't know. Have you ever seen me?
I was able to recharge me pretty good. So.
Hello.
Oh, I understand that too, Eric. Understand me. My phone stays on silent, so.
Thanks for dropping in.
3 hours a day on the phone with just one person.
I told Amanda I was gonna do this to her.
Back and forth. Yeah. I gotta check on everybody. See, when I say I care, I care. So I reach out to people, check on everybody. There was more people I needed to reach out to, but I didn't get a chance to, and I'm sorry. But I will. So yeah, 13 hours. It was pretty crazy.
I'm just bored. I slept all day.
I was. And hey, Bob. Hey to everyone else that came in the room. Beautiful people. I'm happy y'all are here. Hi, Timothy. How you doing, baby?
No trolls tonight. Maybe I'll see if she could turn it on and I could start doing it.
And you know, when the conversations are good, it seems like time flies by like it's nothing. I've had plenty of those times too, where me and, you know, whoever I'm on the phone with, you know, we just keep talking and talking, and before we know it, it's like, you see what time it is? What time did you call? Oh, it's been 5 hours? Oh, crap. And then you just keep talking. So. All right, Bishop. Well, thank you for being here. Sweet dreams. Good night to you. You don't want to do either. I get it, Eric. I do. You know, Eric. Yeah, I did, but I ain't gonna tell you what I did, baby. That's my secret. What you do? I can't give away all my secrets. I'm good. Slept lots today. Did you? Let's see. How long did I sleep today? I didn't get off the phone till, what was it, 8 o'clock this morning? 7, 8 o'clock, something like that. And I woke up, it was in the afternoon, early afternoon. I don't remember exactly what time. You don't realize how much time delay there is in a live. Baby, I think it varies. Depends. So. Did y'all do anything fun? What'd y'all do for the 4th? I mean, I got to watch the fireworks. Nice. Because I normally missed all the fireworks on the holidays since I'm always in here streaming. At least that's the way it's been the past year. But that's alright, I'm not complaining. I like being in here with y'all, but I figure why not? No, I'm happy you did, Moonchild. Cool beans, Eric. That sounds like fun, baby. I would have enjoyed that. I would have enjoyed all of that. You know what I used to do, Eric? When I was younger, I used to go mudding with a couple of my friends. One of them owned a Jeep Wrangler. Another one had a truck. I'm trying to remember what kind of truck it was.
Hello.
But we when it would rain, when we get a lot of rain, we go into like the woods, and we would go mudding. Is what we called it. That was always fun. It's been many years since I've done that last. Oh, did I tell you, Moonchild? Oh, you're asking? Yes, I did get it. I got it Saturday. Yeah, I saw that, Judith. Where unfortunately they got all that rain and it overflooded the river, I think. You spent the fort trying to keep your pups calm. Mudding, southern word for four-wheeling. Yeah, I reckon it is. Well, and other people call it off-roading, but I think off-roading's a little different. My live's being live streamed. Are you enjoying doing that, Eternal? Yes, I got my box. It was all fattening stuff, but it was good stuff. In fact, I got it all over there behind that board in my table. I haven't had a chance to try the Vegemite yet because I don't have any crackers. I got the cheese but no crackers. Someone told me it tasted like, what did they say? Something about, how did they put it? They said it tasted nasty. They're like, nope. I can't remember what they said. No, I'm sorry, Moonchild. Not that I'm aware of, Scott. I don't think so, baby. If I did, I was young and I don't remember. You're hoping you might get a troll to show the moderator's view. That'd be interesting. It's not memorable. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear. just like, oh no, not again. Talking about food. I don't know about that food though. I do have a Big Mac in my fridge. The sweat from people's feet fermented with yeast. Wow. Thank you for that description, Eternal. Hi, Carrie. Oh, well, thank you. Of course, I'm still going. They can't get rid of me. I'm stronger than that. Right, DM? I'm sitting there thinking the same thing. I'm like, I don't know if I can remove that visual from my head now. Oh my goodness gracious. And no, I am not going to be eating no Vegemite on this screen, okay? Oh my gosh, Eric. Oh my gosh, Audra. Like I said, it might taste different to me. I don't know. It must be some beard. I didn't even open it yet. I was waiting until I got the crackers and made sure I had cheese so I can. Otherwise, I don't know. Marmite? Is that how you say that? What is that? A thin layer on toast? Sounds like toe jam. Oh my goodness. Spread it lightly. Show Judith the jar. Okay, well, I gotta go grab it, y'all. Let me grab it. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness gracious.
Play a video game. Pull an oracle card. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, just thought I'd hang out and turn on the live. Check it out. Check out the features it has.
All right, Judith. This is what it looks like. Here you go. Hey, Gnostic. How you doing, baby? B vitamins for vitality. gonna be interesting. I'll say that much. $165 milligrams of sodium. Well, y'all said it was salty, so you're beat up. What you mean you're beat up? Heck no, Eric.
Hey, how's it going?
No, baby, I'm waiting till I get some cheese and crackers. That's what Bob told me to try. The jar of demon blood. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can even buy some merch. That's what it's talking about. So no, I'm not opening this until I got something to put it on. And then what would be the best thing to have behind it in case I can't swallow it or I need to spit it out and I need to get that
Here's
taste out of my mouth.
something. See, show, hide.
Oh, whatever. Whatever, Eric.
So we could either show it or hide it. Another
Try it on
moderator
toast
already
with
handled
avocado,
it.
Diane says. I love avocados. Asphalt. Y'all are funny. Scott's like, nope. Hi, Joe. I'm Gravy Baby. Thank you for asking. How you doing? The only way to try it is to try throwing it in the garbage can.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh my goodness.
Any questions
gracious.
about moderating? What it's like?
This will be an experience, I will say.
What we
I
see,
can't
what you
knock it
don't.
till I try it, so
Maybe you're a moderator,
it might just surprise me.
just hanging out. Even go hang out, do something else after this is over. Check out things. I'm in Canada.
Hello, Dennis. You took frozen watermelon to work? Nice. Live stream it if I do. I mean, I'm gonna try it, baby. I'm just gonna make sure I got something,
How's
you know,
things?
that in case. I just don't want to open it until I have something to put it on, like what I was told. Diane said avocado and toast. Bob says crackers and cheese. Oh, that's nice of you, Gnostic. Heck no.
Signing up.
See who's all on. Some pretty weird stuff sometimes. This is the channel I moderate.
Dip down. No. Y'all got me worried now about trying this. And I don't want to open it until I'm ready to try it. Make sure I got the, you know, the right foods to try it. Like, should I put like some kind of sauce on it to cover it up? What you think, Moonchild? Like, is there anything else I can use? Dill pickles, crackers, and old sharp cheddar cheese. Oh, that's great, Debs. Ooh. We'll see. Store in a cool, dry place. You'll have to run me through a Tim Tam Slam. Oh, really? Yeah, I saw those, baby. Those look good. Hi, Sonia.
What's
Well,
going
I
on?
got some DM. Bob was kind enough to send me some. I got a few different ones. Haven't had the time Tams yet. Ooh.
Too many thirsty girls up in the air positive.
Really is Cheryl fucking with the electricity.
Does it look like that on the?
送给你们吃，请你们吃一个。你回家。
All right, all of you thieves have a mental problem.
I was thinking, looking at my.
眼睛喷到心内。
So close.
Okay. Don't you have like 7? There you go.
His followers to not be a part of the world.
I wanna.
I'm a ride and slide down the hill.
这个晚上呢？
So, nope.
It started because you
No, Jack.
morning. I'll be praying for you, girlfriend. Alright, Sonia. See you later, honey. Who sent me the box of Thai peas? Bob did. You can't sleep? I'm sorry, honey. Bob sent it with the Vegemite, so. cheese and salad dressing. I mean, I like that too, Gnostic. I mean, I love cheese. And I love sharp cheddar, so someone said sharp cheddar. I'll make sure I have sharp cheddar, and I'll make sure I have some pepper jack. And Diane, I'll make sure I have some avocado too. Hi, Gina. How you doing, beautiful? Oh, I love some wasabi. Fried caramel bear. Back there. Can I eat like my cheeseburger first, Bob? That I didn't get a chance to eat. Eat my dinner. DM, I guess it depends on what you mean by real wasabi, baby. Okay, well, I'll go heat up my Big Mac. I'll be right back. Beaver tails. I'm gravy, Gina. Thank you for asking. How you doing? I missed you too, honey. The fresh root wasabi. DM, I'm not sure. I don't know if my family ever gave that to me or not when I was younger. But if they did, I must have loved it because my grandparents would swear up and down everything they ever put in front of my face, I ate. And I loved everything, so. I'm sure I have, DM. I'd have to ask them though. Alright, let me go heat up my food, y'all. And actually, I gotta use the ladies' room, so I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all can keep having this conversation about this Vegemite. And when I heard it, it made me think of termite.
What you having, buddy? Oh, man, it restarted my whole live stream. Poutine. Good looking poutine.
Hmm?
I said that looked like a good poutine.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd be good fresh.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Love you, Dad.
Love it too, buddy.
I'm probably go to sleep.
Hello, how's it going? Just doing some typing on this live. You can see. There you go. How's it going? LFG. That's good. Life's fucking good. Yeah, it is. Trying. I thought I'd do it moderating a live, but Amanda turned on subscribers mode. So yeah. Oh, what are you up to? Hang on here. Turn my camera for a minute. Yeah. Here, I have no moderators. I'll make you one right away. Add as a moderator. There you go. You're my first moderator. Well, that other account is just me trying to figure out things on here. I don't know how to do a few things yet. Just chilling. In fact, I slept almost all day today. Weather, it was pretty miserable this morning. Really windy. Last night we got like another 2 inches of rain. Frick, there's a lot of rain all over the fucking place, all over North America this year, eh? Not only is Canada on fire fucking in half of the country, but fucking it's pouring rain and flooding the other half, eh? I think it finally cleared. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day, so we're hoping. We're hoping. It was clear out though about an hour ago. Nothing left in the sky. Although it says that every day, and yesterday it ended up pouring fucking hardcore. Couldn't do any yard work today. Too wet. Way too wet. Even my son's job got canceled from being too wet outside. I think most people around the oil field too, some of them. The only ones that had to go out were people who actually check wellheads, make sure everything's going good. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we were really dry for a while. All around us is. We're about the wettest place in the whole frickin' province for us. Next province over, the lower half is wet, but the upper half's on fire. Same with Manitoba. The smoke from Canada wrapped itself around the world. My parents are being affected by it down in the Dominican Republic, but it crossed around the world and circled the world first in a spiral-like shape before it hit there. My parents showed me like the demographics and some kind of weird freaking satellite imaging of how the smoke was traveling. Pretty crazy. Time is it? 1:30. Yeah, Amanda wasn't supposed to come on tonight. I'm sure it is. Definitely. Amanda's got a good crowd for not officially wanting to be on. She was supposed to take a 3-day weekend, but I guess she decided not to. Oh, it's like, yeah, Amanda's blown away. You're fairly closer up north. You must stay a bit later in the evening too. Amanda was blown away. Like it was, I think,
Oh, I'm
10:30, and it was
sorry.
still. It was
You
after
were
the
here
sunset,
that
but it was
night,
still
didn't
pretty
you?
bright out. She's like, "Oh, it's like dark by 8:30 here." I'm like, "What?"
I have Mountain
It's
Dew.
like, no
I
way.
have Red
I
Bull.
wouldn't. I couldn't imagine it being dark that early already.
And I even have
That's
a
like
mocha
getting close to
frosted
winter time.
from Mickey D's. So I think there's even some like kind of some other flavor covered
Yeah, no
Dr.
kidding.
Pepper. Don't ask me what it
All these
is. I don't drink
fires.
the nasty stuff. So
There's a lot of flooding though this year.
And
I've
Sprite.
been watching on the news. Fuck, I can't believe some places. Incredibly, like where I live in this province, we've had a few storms that have caused some major flooding. Like, and it's just small.
That's
One
right,
day,
Judith. You
but
tell
dump.
'em, honey.
I think it dumped in the town east of us 11 inches of rain in a 4-hour period. It was crazy. It was like 4 feet underwater because there wasn't really anywhere for it to go. It was like crazy. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Is that the real reason? No, it's not, Bob. You're funny. Too funny.
Yeah, man, that is just crazy.
It's
Moonchild
3:33.
just moved away from
It's 3:33 in the morning.
Texas. One of the girls on
And I don't know what
there
my
who's a
crazy
regular.
self was thinking being on here.
She was living in Texas just up until a little while ago. She's just up in Pennsylvania looking after some elderly people.
And someone
She's
said
lucky she
Eternal
got away.
showing off his crown.
Yeah, just nuts. I can't believe the floods either. Just craziness. The fires and the floods, it's just crazy. How could there be floods so much and yet half the country's on fire? That's what's crazy.
That's funny, Judith. That's what you do to keep the men away. So who's gonna steal Eternal's crown? I'm curious. Who's gonna take it from Eternal?
Hey, don't be stealing. They're talking about stealing my #1 fan crown away from people on here. Don't be doing that.
Hello, Ashley.
Yeah. Up here,
I
the
think it's by
fires burn all
comments
year.
and donations,
We got,
stuff like that.
I
I don't
can't
know,
remember
Eternal
what they
would
call
have
it.
to tell you.
The peat moss goes like deep around here. So once the spring comes around, the fires restart. It's crazy. Muskeg. And there's like
I'm
deep
Gravy,
beds
Ashley.
of
Thank you
peat.
for asking. How you doing?
Catch on fire. And they'll burn nonstop. Probably spots not far from here. We had a tornado just this week too. That just went by. Craziness. Like just you could see it from behind where I worked. Like it was like
It just
in
say at the
between
top
me
who
and the
has
little
the
town.
crowns.
And at nighttime, like if I went out to where our rodeo grounds are, you could see the city in the distance. It's about a 30-minute drive. But if
So
you
who
look
has
from
the
where I am,
crowns
you
right
kind of
now?
cut across because you have to go cross a great big bridge, come back, and then go up. But from here, it would be, if there was a straight road, like 15, 20 minutes.
Scott, are you and Bob
It
and
was
Eternal
crazy.
still
I put out a
battling it
short
out?
on it. It's crazy. That's like really close to where I live. Which normally they're not this far west. We're in the foothills here, so usually they drop closer as the prairies start flattening out.
Hi, Jericho.
days off at work changed. I'm now on Sunday, Mondays off. Most of my kids are all going to be on vacation. My son
So you got one
just turned
moonchild.
20.
Who has
He's
the other one?
heading down to, oh man, where is it? San Jose.
Hold on, you just had a crown. What
First time
happened?
ever he's traveled. Well, he
I
did as a
don't
kid to
know.
the Dominican with me, but
Who has
I
it
think he
now?
was only 5 years old. So he's got a girlfriend in San Jose. He's gonna go visit her.
So y'all battle it out.
No, I
You
did
need a
one. I
crown to know
did
your
another live
Mama Queen. That's right, Judith.
May 26th, I think it was, somewhere in
Hi,
there.
Lennox.
I was at a local rodeo. Me and my daughter streamed some live show, so a couple hours there. That's it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't usually find too much time to do it. Finally, I'm off, so. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I have no idea. I'm sure something anyway. I think he's gonna go to.
Yeah, honey, I'm
He's gonna
eating
visit a
actually
couple
my
people. He's
dinner.
gonna visit his
I was
girlfriend,
supposed to
and
eat
he
it
has
earlier,
another.
but
He's a big gamer.
I
He's
didn't.
into.
I ended up
He's
on the
playing
phone
a
talking to
game called
somebody.
Valorant
So
right now. I
all
keep
I
bugging
got
him.
to
I'm
eat
gonna
was a
go. I
few
say,
French
hey, come on, let me
fries, and
stream. You guys
I
are
decided I
pretty
wanted to
good.
stream,
He's like,
so I
no,
gotta
no,
hop
I
in
don't
the
want to be
shower and
on.
get ready.
I'm like, come on.
So
He's
I'm
a really
eating it
good
now,
gamer.
but yeah,
Whenever I've played
pretty
like
much what I'm
different things,
doing,
I've always made him
'cause I
join
didn't
them so
eat
that
today.
I usually end up on a good winning team or ahead in whatever we're doing.
How
Fortnite.
y'all doing?
I used to get him to play a strategy game online
Oh,
with me
Eternal
too to
went
help me out.
quiet.
Oh. Amanda's like, hey, it's so quiet from Eternal's gone quiet. He's not chatting on here anymore. I told her I was doing a live though.
He's having Crown Royal. It's funny you mention that because I believe he went through and he has some Crown Royal shots glasses actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in Texas? Yeah, I'm in Georgia. I can't have any chocolate till I eat my dinner.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping she was
Well,
gonna
I'm a
open
night
up and
owl,
let me
so
do some things so I
I
could
end up
show
being up
people.
at
Everybody
night.
always asks, "Oh, what is moderating like? What does it
Well,
look
right,
like?"
right
So I
now
thought,
it's
hey, why
more
not do a
like my
live
late
moderating a live?
If you want to get
But she threw
technical
some. She
about
said
it,
she
so
was
I
gonna
normally
turn
start streaming at
like
10 p.m. my
subscribers off
time.
anytime she
But
wasn't
I
pulling
came on a
cards.
little late.
I bugged her, but she hasn't done it.
Oh, they're Jaden's? Oh, okay. But you got them. No, I'm part Hawaiian, but I don't live in Hawaii. I wish.
Oh, they're bugging me on there.
Uh-oh, Eternal. Judith's calling you out, baby. She's saying you're cheating on us because you're over there talking to other girls. You better watch out now. She's gonna come after you.
Oh. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I find it hard. I'm doing it for enjoyment right now, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not gonna
Wagon wheels.
push myself.
What you
I
mean
was
golf
pushing hard to
wagon
try and
wheels?
get it all done, but it's just too much. Life's too much
Oh,
sometimes.
you see it in me?
Busy.
Okay.
Definitely
Yep.
takes time out of
I'm
doing
part
some of those
Hawaiian.
things that you enjoy doing for sure. Definitely.
You're not out too, Ashley? Hey, honey, that's the way I like it. I'm definitely nocturnal. That's what I can tell you.
I'm gonna go back on filming, see if I could do some of this in my laundry smoke room. Yeah,
The
there's
chocolate
my dab.
wheels.
Maybe I'll have one here in a bit.
Huh.
Smoking online. I'm not monetized or anything, so I could always delete the video after if
Can
I
get
decide
some
to,
of
if
those?
that's a
I didn't
problem.
see 'em.
I don't know. Doesn't seem to be up here in Canada. Seen a couple guys monetized for it. Oh.
No, Bob, I don't have anything that says wagon wheels, baby. I'll
I don't
double
use
check.
it very
I don't
much
think
though.
so.
That's more my kids. Even all the terminology. I didn't know what shatter was when they first brought it home. I was like, that looks like crack, man. I've always just been a herb boy from a young age. Oh, me and my buddies. I think I was 13. They were maybe 12 and 11. Found bags of fucking marijuana once. Plus, my parents smoked. Well, my mom didn't, but my stepdad did. Oh, I still have bad ones by hand. Still have bad ones by hand. Oh, look, there's a.
I see why he sent all that chocolate. He knows
Show
that
us your goodies,
I'm probably
Bob.
gonna spit it out, the Vegemite, so he wants to reward me for trying.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, it's
what my
definitely
kids call it.
peaceful, Ashley. I love being up at
I
night.
can't remember what it's called.
Yes,
It concentrates in the
Bob
store.
sent me a package of goodies. Yeah, why?
I
Y'all
never
want me to
ever
show my goodies?
had it before. Oil. I've had oils before. Different oils. Hash oil. Just regular weed oil. Cherry oil. Different oils like that.
It's all right,
Back when I
baby.
was growing up. But mainly just
Oh, that's so
hash
true,
and
Ashley. It is. I
flour.
like it better at night.
I can remember the very first shatter or concentrate I saw. I was looking at it. I was like, man, what is that stuff you're trying to get me to do? Are you sure that's even
Okay, I'll
like
finish eating this real
marijuana
quick,
product?
and then I'll show y'all my goodies that Bob sent me.
Shatters like that hard crystally looking stuff they get. I don't know if the guys got it down in the States, but yeah, they process it with butane, I think, and it just pours all the, it looks like a honey like substance, and then they cook it down and it hardens. Sometimes it's like a soft putty, but other times it's right to like a hard crystal. And then they also have what's called diamonds, which they process too. Yeah, it's a real solid. Hang on here. Oh, if I'm not live, so or monetized. I'll show you. I think my daughter has some here. So.
Yes,
be
Linux,
careful.
it was a big box.
So yeah.
Yes, DM, this is my first meal,
So
baby.
it's like big chunk of crystal. I was like, what the hell is that you're trying to get me to smoke? And yeah, you just break off of a piece and heat up your dab rig and drop it in. I've seen lots
Oh
of it.
yeah,
Like there's a
Bob's
lot
the
you could get it
best.
as well as the
He is, so
in
is
the
Moonchild.
oily type ones as well. Like you smoke out of pens. There's oils like that too. Concentrates that you use tools to dip into your thing.
They both sent me packages, so it's very sweet of them.
I would only have to put
I've
it
had
on
others send me packages
18
too,
over
it
if
just
I
didn't
was
have goodies
monetized,
in them
right?
like that, but
Do you know about
they
that
were
stuff
still
on
nice
here?
packages. So
Otherwise, I could
appreciate
just
them
show
all.
whatever since I'm not
I appreciate all
monetized,
the
right?
packages y'all send me.
And then be not for kids. Oh,
I feel special.
flipped it.
Whether
There
y'all
we
make
go.
donations to me or y'all send me packages or both, I greatly appreciate it.
I've been a chronic since I was small. I've quit a couple times. I just put it on, like, not for kids is what I put it on, but I think if I was monetized, I have to, and I want to smoke on it or have drinks on it, I have to put restricted to 18 only to keep my monetization from being taken away. I believe that's how it works.
It definitely is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking go hard. I'm just gonna go slow at it, and if I get, large over time,
So yeah, Bob, no one cares about the
I get
wacky
large over
post,
time.
baby.
Hey, whatever. This is just kind of like a hobby. I'm gonna make it one of my other hobbies. So if I have time to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I don't. Yeah, that's why I moved to where I did. Be with Mother Nature as much as possible. I keep meaning to get out and do a live. Maybe I will tomorrow if it's nice. I'm supposed to like do my chicken coop. Maybe I'll even do some of that. I'm gonna retarp it. It gets too wet, and the one thing we didn't realize about chicken coops, when they're a pretty messy thing, especially when they can't roam free in a large area. So it gets pretty messy on the ground, and when it rains, man, I'm telling you. So we were gonna tarp it, but if it's really nice, maybe I'll just. I like just say hell with the work and job sometimes, especially on my day off, and I enjoy the time I get with the kids that I have here and everything. So my youngest daughter's still 15, so do as much as I can with her. Me and her have never been separated, so her and her mom's left a couple times and left her in my care, taken off. So.
Lennox, who you talking to, honey?
So anytime we can, we go off and just bang. Let's go do something. Let's go make some memories.
Oh, thank you, Moonchild. I'll be curious to know what they are. I would have known if Bob hadn't
So
mentioned.
yeah, so I might do something like
I have no
that.
idea what he's talking about now.
Do something anyway. I never remember about it until after I'm done something. I'll be like, oh man, I should have broadcast that live. But hey, that's life, eh?
No. Do you have your poking stick? I don't know, baby. Do you? Okay. This outside real quick.
Oh, I got the phone that I'm recording on. I found out isn't as good as the new ones. My new one doesn't get interrupted by microwaves. My old one does. When my kid started the microwave, it paused and made me reconnect my live. Whereas my other phone never. I've never had it do it. The kids are like, yeah, the microwave mess. I'm like, no, it doesn't. I've never had it mess up my phone. But yeah, it's messed up this second phone that I'm using to record on tonight. This was kind of a test too, because I wanted to see if I I know how everything's all of a sudden reversed on the phones. I guess this is the only way to do it so that it's not reversed. Kind of have a 2-phone setup. Almost need, or 2 camera, like 1 camera and your phone or whatever you have, I guess, set up. So everything's, if you got like wording and stuff, you could have it all behind you or however it is. Sometimes I get confused by that stuff.
Alright, I wanna see my goodies box set. Let me grab them for y'all. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I could understand that. Yeah, I was hoping one day, well, before all my kids moved back home, I had almost everything ready to start setting up. A couple of different Xboxes, different years of it. We do have all our PlayStation set up except for a PS1. I would need another monitor to set it up, and I don't have a cartridge to save on it or anything either. So on that one, all the games are,
Pretty good.
if you die, you restart right from the beginning. So it's right challenging. I
Tim Tams.
might try and do some run-throughs one day, see if I could
This
ever
one is what?
get to the end.
Said
I got
sweet
the very
and
first
salty.
Final Fantasy that they put out on a
And the next
PlayStation.
one is double coat, so double chocolate.
And then I got a Sega Game Gear. I might do some of that one day, just
And
to
then the dark
do and hang out.
Tim Tams.
Yeah, memory cards. I got memory cards for everything else that we needed them for.
And then
Just the
I got,
PS1.
let's see,
I guess I could pick one up. I've seen enough in different stores here and
you're
there. I
trying to
just
fatten me up.
never seemed to think about it at the time.
I thought, oh,
I still need to figure out how to do that simulcast.
snacks.
That's what I'd like to do, but otherwise, yeah,
So
I might just.
the original and the malt sticks. And then what else was on here?
Oh, nice. My favorite is, well, I got a few of them. I like 7. Which one
The tiny
does my kid
teddies
want me to play again?
and the caramello
12 maybe?
koala bears.
I don't know.
Those are good too.
Elgato capture card. Well, I do have a thing on my one phone that captures everything that I play on my phone. I know that.
I know. That's why. That's what.
I gotta try and get a better laptop
DM
for
said.
sure as well.
He sent me a
'cause
package full
I can't
of
do anything
diabetes.
that I wanted to because my laptop fried here a while ago. I used to have one going. It's pretty powerful. It had all my stuff.
Sent me a box of fattening and diabetes.
Final Fantasy 4. Maybe.
And
Yeah,
I'm
it's been
still
so
eating the
long
stuff
since
she
I've played
sent
the
me,
earlier
too.
editions. I was just playing one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, which
But
one
thank
was
you,
it?
Bob. Thank you so much.
10?
I
12?
can't thank you enough.
Oh no, it was a
You and
special
Moon Child,
edition.
y'all the best. And all of y'all who've made donations, I can't thank y'all enough. Thank you.
We're all
So, I
talking
have
on
at
Amanda's
least
stream.
a few different things
Couple
that I can
people have been
punch on
sending
here and
like
there.
care packages of
But yeah,
different things. I was
mostly I
like, oh,
guess
that's
it's
so neat.
diabetes.
So I started telling Amanda about some of the things we have here. I didn't
I
realize like
told
Smarties
y'all,
up here are different than Smarties in the
if I
United
get any weight,
States.
y'all gonna owe me a new
Um,
wardrobe. Try
our
koala
cheesies up
bears.
here, like we got a brand, Hawkins Cheesies. It's really, really famous, and everybody like it's in songs. It's everyone talks about it being about Hawkins from Stranger Things, and then there's some other things too. Oh, I can't remember what it was. My kid was like, "Oh, what about this?" And the man is like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh, I hear you, Ashley. I mean, I really don't
Oh yeah,
gain
then it's
weight. I'm
12.
not worried about it. I just tease them about it. They say I've lost weight in the past
I think
year or
that's the
so.
one
I
that
think they're trying
my
to put
kid
the weight
keeps
back
getting me
on
to
me
try and
that
play.
I lost.
I think that's the one
And I
that's set up in
wasn't
my
trying to
room right
lose
now.
it. I mean, I just got active again. Because I went through and had surgery. I had to stay still for a while from my rotator cuff. So I couldn't do anything. Koala bears. Dairy milk chocolate. I'm gonna do a slam with Red Bull. I mean, I lost what? When I first started streaming,
I think
I
12
was
was
like
the one I finished
124,
when I was.
126, something like that.
Oh, I think
124,
Adam was
I'll just
about
say
5 or
126.
maybe 8. That's when just me and
And
my
since
2
I
kids were
started
here.
streaming,
Not all my kids.
I lost 10 pounds. I'm down
I
to
think I
116.
think that's what I did on my free time when I had it. Played Final Fantasy
Start
12.
slamming the Red Bull.
He'd always get me to do it. I think I played for him and did certain ones. He'd play most of it until he got stuck on a monster, and then I'd do it so that I know what to do, and then I'd do it on mine.
Really good, Bob. I love caramel. Mmm. I'm 5'3".
Got a bunch more comic books given
So
to
I'm a
me here the
size
last
4.
while. My kids, oh,
But I've been like a size
they
0
all go
and a
out
size
garage
2.
sailing all over the
Because I
place.
was
Got
like
home some ones I've
104
never really
pounds
heard of.
before.
More from, I think they're like from the late 80s, early 90s, which is when comic books weren't really worth much. A whole bunch of different companies tried to get on the bandwagon, never made it. Other companies kind of tried doing spin-offs of things that never went anywhere. Bad era, the 90s. 70s had good comics. Been meaning to do a few more of those ones. Oh yeah. Yeah, indie comics. I guess that's what you would
Those
call
are
them.
good, Bob.
My brother actually tried to get one out.
I love
I
chocolate
got, I think, the
caramel.
first 2
Thank you,
copies,
baby.
maybe just the first copy. I can't remember.
Mm.
But they never ever went anywhere. It was all the ones that were
Man,
good.
send me some more of
Once
these,
they started
Bob.
doing them again, more Spider-Man, X-Men, stuff that's go good, Daredevil, all those
I mean, baby,
movies
it don't taste
and
no
the comics,
different.
those
Like,
are
I
the
don't
ones
know of
that kind of
anything I
all
can compare it to.
did good.
Top of my head, but I
I'm
mean,
surprised what they did with Iron Man because he
putting
was
milk
never big
chocolate
before,
and
not as big
caramel
as he is
together,
now.
I mean, it tastes what
That's
I would
for sure.
expect to taste here in
Same
the
with
US.
Daredevil.
They're
He
good.
was never a big
I love them. Thank
Far
you.
Cry. Definitely the shows that came out raised the price of the comics, that's for sure. On that one. I've always been a comic guy since I was like young, 10 years old, I
Okay,
guess. So
Ashley, I
for
got
about
you,
45
beautiful.
years, I've been into comics.
I mean, yeah, girl, I'm not curvy like that. I mean, my mama, she got stingy because she didn't give me a butt and she didn't give me a chest either. Those biscuits are crack. What is that, Lennox? The Tim Tams? Is that what you're talking about, sweetheart? They look good. Oh my gosh. I'm in trouble, y'all. If I sit here and all this stuff is gone in one night,
Surprised all my
y'all
kids
know who
are
to blame.
out for the count. None of them work except for my son, and he's actually up.
Because
I
I
gotta
still
take
got
him
the
to work
stuff from this
tomorrow.
Moonchild too. The chocolate covered pretzels and the ones.
There's not many places out here for work where we live. I'm not sure if he's gonna do work for the one old guy or not. There's a resort out here, but it's private resort.
Very, very much.
It's
I love
clothing
me some
optional
chocolate.
resort, but it's LGBTQ.
Your mom gave you nothing. I mean, yeah.
My son's gone and worked for.
Like,
He
my mama
was
was
very
tall,
hesitant. I was
too.
like, "Don't
She,
worry, he's just a maintenance guy. He doesn't care
she
about
had a
anything."
bony
He's
butt,
like,
but she
what do you
did
call
have a
them?
nice chest.
He's an old
So,
geezer, not into
I don't know what
anything really.
happened.
So he's one of their
I
maintenance
got the
guys.
short end of the stick of that.
My son was so scared to go there. He's like, "What if there's people running around naked?" I'm like, "Don't worry, I don't think they really do all the time. Maybe in their privacy of their own little camp stall." So.
That's right, Judith. Well, see, last time
In the
I had
town
my
itself,
fight,
I
was
think
5'3"
there's
and a half,
about
but I just stayed
between
5'3".
60 and 70 people, I would say.
But I mean, technically, last time I had it checked, I was 5'3".
In what they call Alder Flats, which is like
But,
the town
I mean, I don't
and the
know if the
surrounding
half-inch really makes
community,
that much
this
of a
part of it.
difference. Oh yeah, your mom is
I
tiny,
guess it
Ashley.
includes our part of
See,
our
my mama
county,
was
I guess,
5'11".
maybe about 700 people.
And she said
So.
the most she ever weighed is when she was pregnant with one of the 4 kids. So one of us 4 kids. And I think she said she got
Not
up to
very
like
big. The
145.
biggest place is 35 minutes
But
away.
outside of that, she stayed
It's
like
in
around the 120
another county.
range.
It's just outside of our county.
She was thin.
I think there's 8,000 population in the city, and then surrounding in that
You
part
like
of the
5'3"
county,
height.
another maybe
You're
500.
5'11", DM. You're tall, baby. My mama was 5'11". I'm short. I'm short and sweet and full of spice and fire. You're in Jersey and she's in Arizona. That's cool. See, I didn't get my mama's height. I got robbed out of that part because all the people in my mama's family, they were tall. But then, you know, you got to throw in my Asian side, and they're all short. My dad was 5'5", so. You're 6'2". That's tall, Scott. Yeah, I think like most of the men in my family were like over
it's spread out
6
for
feet.
sure.
Yeah, I think they were
then
anywhere from 6 foot to 6.
In our
7,
whole
I believe is what I was
county,
told.
which stretches, I don't know, probably
My
15
grandfather
minutes
was
north,
tall, but I
15
don't
minutes
think he got up
south,
to
and then
6'7", so I don't
east,
know who it
west.
was in my family who
We're at the
reached that
very
height.
east
It must
or
have been like a
western part
great
of
uncle
the
or something, I
county.
didn't
You
know.
would probably have to
Maybe my
go an
great-grandfather, for
hour
all I
and 20
know.
minutes east to get to the other side of the county. Altogether, the whole county would have,
Aw, thank you, Ashley.
maybe 10,000 because there is one bigger city in it. It's mainly all comprised of small little hamlets, villages,
Thank you
and
very
resorts
much,
along
honey.
lakes.
I appreciate you. That's very sweet. Y'all gonna make me blush in here.
Ah, funny. Right on. Yeah, every now and then when Amanda's on and I see yours will be right underneath hers.
Can Judith ban you? I don't think she can, baby. Hi, Cinco. How you doing, baby? You're Slim Shady. Gina, that's Eternal Light. His name's James, but I don't call him James in here because there's other people who have the name James, so to not confuse
Funny.
them. Not telling. Too late, Bob. I already told.
Oh, they told my name on there.
You can? Okay, Judith.
My name's James, by the way. Oh, okay. You turn a light, don't do it.
Yeah, Ashley, you're right. I believe you. I believe so.
I don't think I'm a
It is a double-edged
boss
sword.
moderator. I can't.
Depends on who
No.
you ask. Depends on, your, perspective and such. Yeah. You're
Yeah,
right, honey.
I'm James.
Well, you know what? I could ban all of y'all. How about that? And then I could put all of y'all in timeout too. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Who's after Xiaomi live stream? Sydney. Oh, all the people I watch have all gone offline.
You got a crown. I can't ban you. I wouldn't ban you, Moonchild. It's like she thought once he got his wrench, he thought, yeah, don't give me that wrench, Amanda, because if you do,
Funny.
I'm going to ban everybody to where it's just me
That's
and you.
pretty cool.
And I laughed. And I told him, okay. Well, what he didn't know is he can do that. Only I can.
Jameses of the world unite.
Yeah, actually, that's true, honey. I think that's in a sense, I think that's where, the internet is good, because unless you're good automatically, sending people your pictures, or if you meet someone and you got a picture on your profile, they're not going to know what you look like. And naturally, of course, if you're on some kind of dating app, then obviously they want to know what you look like, I would assume anyways. But just being out here like this, like, unless your pictures are, your profile picture, it's like nobody's gonna know. So people get to know you on the inside, which I think is good. I think that's a positive. Oh yeah, social media can be pretty bad. You're right. I don't have, well, I can't say that now, but I haven't been on any of them. I got several different accounts, but I'm not active on them, so I pretty much stick to YouTube. And the only other one that I occasionally may check out once in a while is Facebook, and that's it. Outside of that, I really don't go anywhere else and look around, but I have accounts with all the other social media accounts, but I don't go on them.
Go see. Check out outside here. I'll unplug. Now
Yeah,
that I'm
Gina, be
charged.
careful.
Go see what's going on outside.
You just might, homie. It's too funny.
See if the moon's still up or not. No.
Oh, I know. I'm waiting for Chief to
No,
appear
pretty
now.
dark yet. Don't mind the mess. I live with
I'm
4
great,
kids.
beautiful. Thank you for asking. How you doing, honey?
Keep telling you. anyone else. I'm like, oh, don't mind me. I'm a single guy
Go
with
down
4
to
kids
4.
living with
I
me.
don't
What do
feel
you
like it's
expect
4
to
in the
know?
morning. It's odd for me.
Most of the time, it's pretty good.
No. Yeah, I like YouTube too, Ashley. Never thought I'd be out here like this, but here I am. That Big Mac was good. Oh, yep, everybody's starting to wake up now. Already hear all the traffic going by.
Yeah, it's in a better spot today. I did cleaning yesterday, so it's not too bad. Some days though, my kids get pretty lazy.
Okay, Moonchild. Yeah, honey. Everyone who prays.
Yeah, I'll have to show you my garden. What's all coming up. I got
Texas and
it's
those
actually, you
who
could actually tell there's
don't,
stuff in
but
it finally.
send love and light.
The potatoes have always been
Whatever
good, but
your,
the rest of the stuff's finally coming up. I'll have to do a live and go out and show all it, do a couple videos.
So you get
Everything
your
looks
sleep,
like it's
Moonchild.
getting weedy and stuff and needing mowed. There's been so much rain though, there's no chance.
Good night, honey. Yeah, that's sad. It kind of makes you think of what happened in
Oh, they're talking
New
about
Orleans.
Texas right now. That's pretty crazy down there.
It's
Moonchild
really
was
sad.
like, that's where she was from. She's so lucky to be away from there.
Ain't it? Ouch.
Yeah, I don't have any friends from my past. I've had a hard time making any newer friends. I got one friend from 25 years ago. He lives in a city about an hour and a half
Maybe
away.
come back and play with my dice.
I should talk to him more. He tried phoning me for a week straight before I finally got back to him. But that's it. I don't have any from my childhood or my school days, really. I talk to one girl occasionally that I met, I think I was about 17 or 16, I can't remember. Her
You know, we
cousin
should
used
all
to
just
live at my
send
house, so
prayers and love and
I've
light
always,
to the world.
over the years, we've always said
I think
hello
that's
and
a
kept
good
in
way to do
contact.
that.
Facebook was good for that. Other than that, yeah, no, I've been a loner most of the time, trying to socialize more.
Yes, we are, Ashley. We are like one big
Few people I
family
talk
here.
with, but just seems like
Okay, Gina.
get out there and like, other than
Yeah, I
the
gotta
friends of
step
your
away
past,
and
which you
reground
seem to like
myself
kind of
for a
weeded
minute.
out over time, it's hard to find a new one. Like, seems okay at first, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, I
love
guess that wasn't a
John.
real friend.
Did I, sweetheart?
Not a
Well,
lot
I'm
of that
deeply
going
sorry
on.
to hear about the loss of your wife. I'm sending you love and light and comfort during your time, honey.
Yeah.
Yes, Gina. I'm doing readings tonight. I'm gonna step away for a minute to ground myself, and I'll be right back, y'all. So, okay. Ouch. Yeah, 'cause that side, cause
Yeah.
right now. That didn't even sound right, y'all. Okay. It's got sciatic nerve punch. That's what it's called.
Yeah. I enjoy the internet this way. I've met some really nice people on the internet. It's a first step for me anyway for getting back out there. Like I've done it. I've been married 3 times. My second wife, man, I found out she was sleeping with who I thought was a really good friend at the time. In fact, not only that, I mean, where I live now, I finally, like, everyone, like, my wife bothered me. Oh, you need to socialize, so I did. The moment she left, the guy I thought was my friend was fucking trying to hook up with my wife. So, no friend there at all. Fuck. I guess that's kind of kept me. I guess in my kind of had a friend with my first wife too. Kind of got drunk a couple times, and him and her tried. They didn't go too far, but still, fuck. Makes you wonder about people. Just my rotten luck, that's all. Karma paying me back for all the years, my younger years, of all the bad things and rottenness I did. I had a troubled youth. Probably till I was about 21, maybe 22, somewhere in there. I didn't hang with a very good group of people. Did some bad things. They always say karma's like tenfold paid back. I gotta be getting close to getting out of it. I'm not gonna lie though, I am kind of enjoying the single life. I'm hoping for some. Where I live, there's not many good looking women. That's the thing about living in a place where there's not a lot of people, so definitely there's that. I do get hit on, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe I just got out of a relationship with one. Oh, there's two people. I don't want to say one old bag. Why would I want some more fucking luggage? I don't know. So I feel good. My kids have made me feel pretty good. My youngest one likes taking me out to places. I'm sure there's a rodeo coming up here right away. I'm sure she's gonna drag me out to it. Come on, come on, come on, you'll meet someone. She really wants me to meet someone new. I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, the beautiful ones out here, there is beautiful women, but they're attached with men. I gotta say, the beautiful ones get gobbled up quick out here. I think altogether, like big city type interior. Changes people, the way they look. I've found anyone who lives closer to the ocean, the west coast, there's something different about them all. That's where my friend from childhood, that's where she lives. I've always enjoyed going out there. It's beautiful out there. Oop, almost disconnected it. Better not hit any buttons on here. Oh. Surprised that the animals aren't up and about running around. Well, I gotta say, at least the weather's been fairly not so bad. We've had, I think, 2 cool days, but nothing that I had to bundle up for too much. It's supposed to be finally nice. We're supposed to have a heat wave actually coming up that time of year for us. Actually, it's supposed to be, it's getting closer and closer to our dry season, so I guess all this moisture is pretty good. Right now, most years, the last few years, we've gone into the dry season dry. Well, we've had a few days. What days were there? Was a couple days. I think we were pretty close to 100 actually. But this week we should have the high 80s for sure. If not, a couple days right around 95. Pretty close to that. I think we had one day it was 96, 96.4 or something like that. But that's a dry heat. Almost just takes everything right out of you. Oh. I hope Amanda doesn't stay on too late tonight. I know it's pretty late for her, but even though I got lots of rest today, I wouldn't mind getting up early tomorrow to do a bunch of stuff.
You got my other sweater too. This one's a bit warmer than my mama's sweater. I look like a crazy person wearing shorts and a strap, spaghetti strap top and a sweater. And my hair was sticking up everywhere. I'm looking like a crazy person. You're leaving me, Judith. My sweet dreams to you, sweetheart. Good night, honey. See you tomorrow. Let's see. Alright.
Set.
This is a psychic tarot channel.
कविता एक मिनट इसका क्वेश्चन
See what else we can find on the internet for now.
Let's go. It's easy.
Ever catch the playback and you're wondering why?
Sometimes I think there's some pretty strange things on TV, on the internet.
प्यार करते हैं.
That's why I'm constantly like, I could do all this stuff. There's no way I can't be on here too.
He's retarded.
깜짝 놀라지고 씨. I would have done that.
Just craziness. That's too funny. Some of the things that are on.
I mean, I was trying to figure out if the guy even said hi. I was trying to look for all that, but I didn't see it, so probably wouldn't have liked me either. Hi, Eternal. I don't know, Bob. Maybe he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, baby. He just mad because all the ladies are after you. They want to play with that big, bulky beard of yours, you know. He has the wrong energy. Well, yeah, that would surprise me too. Many of them do. Ooh, someone's gonna fall in love, huh? I don't know, maybe he thinks he's from outer space. Maybe he thinks he's an alien, who knows? I have no clue.
There we go. See, I timed someone out.
I mean, you know. Could also be, it's like, you know, people know. You come into my chat, you know, have some manners. At least say hi. I mean, that's the least you can do. You know, I don't know, is that just a Western thing? I don't understand it. If it's just a Western thing, I would just like to know, like, what do y'all say in y'all's country then? Because we at least say hi to people when we acknowledge people. Ashley, you're not a downer. I don't know what you're talking about, sweetheart. There's a saying about beers, but you can't say it on here. Well, baby, I reckon you're gonna have to message me that just so I know. Cause you know I'd want to know. Sure, Scott. I want to know, Bob. I mean, you know, I could think of all kinds of things. I mean, I'm sure some of the ladies would like to comb it for you too, baby. Well, how come I'm just not getting that? Well, that didn't show up on my other one, unless you just sent it to me. I mean, actually, I don't feel it that way from you, though, honey. And he just recently opened his account? Well, there you go. Oh, you mean about the way it is up there? You know, Ashley, people would think the same thing about me, though, honey. Because they actually think I'm from New York. Oh, okay. I got you. um, Scott, it's what resonates with you, baby. I mean, like, I got a, you know, people may just pick one, but I got a few. Like, my spirit animals are
Spirit
hawks,
animals.
wolves, and big cats. So,
Ooh.
it's what resonates with you, baby. And that's right, Ashley. And I don't, honey. Well, I mean, and I wonder sometimes because, you know, even though I live in Georgia and I've been here over 30 years now, but I'm originally from California. I was born there and I lived there until I was 10. And most of my family's still there. But my daddy, who was my stepdad, he was born in, I believe it was Texas, but my grandmother, his mother, I believe she was either from New York or she lived up there a lot because she managed those, the actual, like, music theater, like the, musicals, like you think of, like, the, play like Annie, what's that big one that was well known, like Phantom of the Opera, the Cats, those types of things. My grandma was the manager of one of those theaters, and she did a few different ones around the U.S. So I think it came from them, that type of personality, because I know people from New York have even said to me they think I was from New York. It's like, no, I'm not, but, and I didn't understand why they would say that. And then one of my neighbors who was from New York, he had told me, he actually was one of them who thought I was from New York. And he explained to me why. And he said it seemed like the way I speak, but he said it was like my, I guess my body language too. Like my, my mannerisms, knowing I speak, with my hands a lot, it was little things like that, he said, is what made him think I was from New York. And it's like, no, I've never been there, so I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Sure, baby. Thank you, baby. We want an oracle message. I give off a strong presence. Well, Ashley, and people think that I'm intimidating that way, and that's what I don't get. Yeah, like Broadway. Yes, Ashley, like Broadway. Yeah, I just seen that, Bob, because I didn't get that, baby, because you said you was going to send it to me, you didn't, but I seen it came through just now, so thank you, baby. Eternal, baby, is there any specific area, or you trust me to pull what I feel called to pull, baby? Oh, really, Eric? Well, let's see. Let me fix that for you real quick. See. I take offense to that word. So let's get this straight, Eric.
Oh, there. See, you get to.
It's my channel, first of all. So I make the rules here. Not you.
I had to see that she
Okay?
deleted
People
them.
who are here, they're not looking for that type of language. They come here to be uplifted, for encouragement. Not that nonsense. Be calling people frauds and stuff. No.
5 minutes for a troll to freaking wait and then come through and troll on here.
I'm from
That's
California.
dedication to trolling.
That's what a lot of people call a woman, without calling her the B word. So yeah, I find that offensive. Okay, Eternal. Whatever spirit feels you need to know. Alright, baby. Let me put this up. And that's right. Welcome to the well-being band. They really are, Lennox. I don't understand. Like, why? It's like you don't run the show. I do. Let's get that straight. Don't make me pull out my boss cup now. And Ashley, that's where you're going to really say, yeah, see, that's why I would think you're from New York. I should just show it anyways. How y'all like my cup? Some of y'all already seen this. You already know what I'm talking about, but, for those of y'all who are new here, or, those like, Eric, whatever his name is, here you go. This is my cup. So, unless you got my cup, you ain't get a vote. How about them apples? Hey, Nicole. How you doing, beautiful? All right, Eternal. All right, let me see. Spirit. Oh. Wow. Bob's Vegemite out of the way. Something tells me it's August 22, though. Where'd it go? I just had that deck. I'm looking past it now. I don't know how. But what did I do? Put it somewhere. Let's see. I think we got hello. It's like I want to say hello. Anybody home? Sorry, y'all, I'm being silly. Alright, I think there's another one I want to pull from, but let me see what this says first before I go ahead and say that. And hi, my beautiful people. Hey, Ashley. That's something to be proud of, girlfriend. I don't know what it was. Oh, yes, you can, Miss Gina. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. Okay. Let me do Eternal first. Let's see, Spirit. I got a few new decks in too, y'all. Spirit, let's start this one first. Alright. I'm allowed to be silly. It's my channel. Thank you, honey. I mean, this is one of those chill nights. You know, I wasn't supposed to be here. Y'all knew that, but I came on here anyway, so let me just act silly for a night with y'all. Okay. Alright, Spirit, show me.
Maybe I'll pull the odd Oracle card in my lives in the future, depending on what I'm doing.
Let's get started. Or as I put my sweater on and I get hot all of a sudden. That makes sense now. I feel like that's what this was leading to. Alright. I'll just say something else real quick.
Oh, that looks good. Propane torch. I already pulled this for you before, Eternal. It's crazy. Coming up for you again, baby. So apparently, Spirit wants to emphasize this. This time I'm going to tell you what they both say. I feel like both is true in this regard. Okay, Spirit. What are you telling me, baby? No, Bob, it's for Eternal. You're just doing some work, DM. Okay, baby.
Eternal, why do I feel some heaviness in your energy? Eternal, Spirit's telling me, before I even go through and read these cards, see, baby, and I pull this other card. Spirit's telling me you need to read the lines in the sand. So, they said you'll understand what that means. What is with this heaven? What's with this heaviness? Why does my heart feel a little heavy? Eternal. Show me.
Let's see if I can set this up better.
And that one came out. It was pretty crazy.
Well, if you could hear me now, I told you. Sometimes people are in a person's life for a certain reason. Not always what you expect, but to be there without being able to tell them why.
One of these days I'm gonna knock this thing down. It's not gonna be good. Make sure I don't hit it
But to
again.
move on to the next
It's taking
ascended
over this
level,
desk.
you need to give up some things.
Okay.
Change.
Which one first, Spirit? Okay. Alright, Eternal. I pulled for you. The first one's the spirit animal. And you got the dolphin spirit, baby. Ain't that pretty? And it says this and that are true. Dolphin spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is dolphin spirit, both this and that. Two truths coexist. The story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing, too, in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin Spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move toward the new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present. So even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. Ugh, that gave me chills. So this and that are true. Baby, it's like times we talked, and other readings I've done for you. It's like, we talk about how, light cannot exist without darkness and vice versa. Both are true. There is this duality, and we all reflect both. We all have darkness and light. It's just a matter of taking the light and shining the light into that darkness and shining that reflection outward to know that you can come to terms and acceptance and peace of accepting, like the rest of us. None of us in this world are perfect. We all understand there's something in us that is a flaw, or some would see as a negative. But even if people see it in a bad way, or look down on it, it still adds beauty to us. It still adds all these beautiful different facets to us. It makes us who we are. It makes us different from one another. It's just the way of how our facets are, shaped, and how we decide to reshape them over time. Whether we follow down the roughness, which you can think of it like being that darkness, to where we smooth,
Could something
that
ever be
part of
said
like
that
gem,
seems
if you
so
think of a
far-fetched, yet it
crystal
is the
or
truth?
a diamond, and you smooth it out and it's all smooth, then think of all the light and the brilliance that
So
comes out
true
with
that no one would ever believe it.
So I believe it's both. And I know you understand what I'm saying. And then, let's see. I felt called to pull these, and this is my new deck, one of my new decks. Oh, my hair got stuck on my table. So the first one that I pulled from this is Shared Load. Love endures even through arid stretches of hardship and surviving rough patches. And, this is true for all of us too. I don't think this, even though this is for you, Eternal, but like this is also one of those messages that I think is for everyone, because we all share the load, especially, when we love someone, and it doesn't matter whether it's romantic, platonic, or family. We share a burden, we share a load, both good and bad, through the ups and downs. We carry part of that burden with us, part of that load, to help, balance each other, to be able to lean on each other, to be able to trust that if one of us falls, that the other person will be back there to keep us from falling, or at least, lend out their hand to help us back up on our feet. So we all share that. Like this camel, carries around, a load, as we all see. And then the other one with this is emotional renewal. And it says offering empathy and affection creates inspiration, full of possibility. There's a big emotional renewal. Even through surviving these rough patches, we go through those rainstorms like you always hear me talk about, when we're going through that hardship, that rough patch. It feels like the, worst thunderstorm any of us can go through. But it's like I always tell y'all, the sun will eventually shine again, which means things will be calm and things will be a lot better. But it doesn't feel that way. And it feels like it goes on forever when we're in the middle of the storm. We can't see the other side to be able to see the sunlight that's over the horizon. But once we get to that sunlight, there's this renewal of hope and love again, because our relationships do get tested. They get challenged. And we see that, we weren't willing to give up on each other, so to speak. We were willing to still walk hand in hand and side by side with one another by holding each other up. And that creates this sense of renewal, this strength in our love by sharing that load, sharing the burden, and sharing our love with one another. It just strengthens that bond even more and builds that closeness. And it's like it energizes us, to me. And it, we offer our love, our affection, and through those hardships, it even helps us to inspire one another, to see what it's like. We can look at someone right now, I'm sure we can all think of someone close to us that we know they went through something that was a big obstacle, that was a big challenge, that we ourselves might take a look and it's like, I don't know how they got through that. I don't know how they survived that. I don't know how they did that, and not, put them in the grave or make them, turn to substances that are bad for you, and so on. But we all know someone that's done that, someone we've grown close to, someone, we love, whether it's family, friends, or maybe a significant other, and they help inspire us. And I feel like with their love and their perseverance and, even being there to encourage us, they kind of help, push us even further, push us beyond our bounds, because we can see, we can personally say we know someone who's gone through something that should have broken them, but it didn't. And if it didn't break them, why should I allow it to break me, so to speak? That's how I read that. Yes, eternal. That's true, baby. And then this other card is one I pulled for you last week. I remember this. I remember all the yellow. This is from the Dragon deck, and this is the Ceres and Bond. Abundance, variety, and happiness are making their way into your life. The time of harvest has arrived. And here's the message from Ceres. It says, hold this card over your heart. Close your eyes for a moment and listen to my voice. I am both a higher spirit and a goddess. Feel my presence. I am with you in this moment, and I bless you with the light of joy, happiness, and abundance. Be aware of all your opportunities. The joy I bring will transform all your fears and free you. Smile. Breathe yellow light throughout your body and recognize that a time of harvest has begun. Look at the abundance around you and start to enjoy and share it. Celebrate your own personal Thanksgiving to show everyone that you are prepared for the harvest. Be ready and receptive. And the message from Bond, which is the dragon, says, Close your eyes and step beneath my wings. I bring a powerful light that will crown all your visions and projects for the future with success. The time of ambiguity and confusion has now come to an end, and you have been given the gift of clarity. Let my energy flow through your veins and feel the power of your liberated will. Now is the time for harvest, and with it come joy and laughter. And that's beautiful, because this is a time of abundance, and I feel like it's a time of great abundance for you. And, when I think of this, I think of your emotional abundance. I think of the relationships that you have gained over the last year, but I even think of like your relationships you've gained, you've strengthened your bonds like with your kids. It's your emotional abundance, it's your mental abundance, it's your spiritual abundance, and even, being, in this community with me and everyone else who's here, that has helped, you grow that much more. And you're willing to, take it on and, learn more and even expand, your mindset and, the way you look at things. Like I know you've said to me privately that there's some things that, you look at differently from the way I look at them. But you do understand how I look at them, and it kind of makes you second guess, or not maybe second guess, but you can look at it and say, people like me gives you a reason to maybe begin to believe to where maybe before you wouldn't. And I feel like that's also true here. And for you, I also feel like this is, a time of great harvest when I think of like your garden, your vegetable garden. When you want to talk about the material, I think of your vegetable garden. When you take good care of it and you water it, and and it gets light, and you weed around it, you get more out of it than I think you even thought you would, and you end up pleasantly surprised. And after all that hard work and going through some of the obstacles with the weather and other things you've had to face, trying to keep your garden up and going, you now are able to see the reward in it, just like your emotional and your mental and spiritual reward. I feel like the same is true for your material reward. And the same is also true when it comes to, I know you mentioned recently you did get a raise. Like I felt like last week you were going to come into being rewarded, materially or monetary. And that's when you had let me know, yeah, you just found out you got a raise. And here's all this gold right here. You are very abundant, eternal, and you may not always feel like that you're deserving, or that you're still having to answer for your mistakes, or maybe, choices you made in the past. Baby, if that's true, then we're all still answering, because none of us are perfect. We've all made our share of mistakes. We all have made our share of decisions that we second guess and look at it now. It's like, why did I do that? Why did I make that choice? And now we may have some type of guilt, regret, but we also learn and grow from that. I feel like, you might think you're still paying for, that karma, it's coming back around to you. I don't necessarily feel that. I understand why you feel that, but I don't necessarily feel like that's true. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit for the good you do, for, your time and, the way you are generous with others. It may not always be, in a monetary way, but you are generous in other ways. And that still counts. It's still just as important. So don't think it's not. And I feel like Spirit wants to remind you of this, that you are just as deserving as the rest of us, that you're no less deserving. And you deserve the happiness and love and support like the rest of us. So step into that, baby, and know that yes, there is duality. Like I said, for whatever reason, Spirit told me to say to you, trust the line in the sand. So, and they said that you would understand what I mean by that. So, baby, I hope this resonates. I hope, it has given you the clarity, the confirmation, the enlightenment, and the encouragement you need right now, baby, to take and carry you through. Thank you so much for everything you do for me here. For not just being one of my mods, but being a good friend and all the love and support and, your donations and your time. And thank you for trusting me always to read for you. It's always an honor to read for you, baby. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad, baby. And so it just confirms what you already know. You really love the cards. Well, I'm glad. Oh, well, that's good, Ashley. Well, I always tell everybody, even when I'm reading for someone personally, even, like just now with the Eternal Light, even though he bought that reading and it was a personal reading just for him, it doesn't mean that if there was any messages in there that spoke to you, if it spoke to you too, then it was meant for you too. So take those messages. Hi, Spirit Brothers. How you doing, baby? It's good to see you, honey. Good morning to you too. All right, Gina. Oh no, Spirit Brothers, I'm so sorry to hear that, baby. I'm sorry. I'm so deeply sorry for your loss. I'm sending you healing love and light and comfort in your time of grieving, baby. I'll keep you in my prayers, baby. You're welcome, Eternal. Yes. Miss Gina. Miss Gina, do you have any specific question, or do you want me just to do a general? Just trust whatever Spirit has for you, sweetheart. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Spirit Brothers. Whichever I feel like. Okay, sweetheart. I'm deeply sorry to hear that, Spirit Brothers. That's really tough, baby. Let me see. Spirit deck. understand. It may not feel like you feel like you're being watched out for, protected, but Spirit wants me to let you know you are a protected girlfriend. Let's see. Where'd it go? Yeah, this I do understand. Very much.
Here, can I climb down this rope?
Fair outcomes. It's significant.
Blessings क्या आ रही है?
Be clearly here.
The only way you find your
这种圆润、很饱满的。
지금 내가 사...
ये आएगा.
Okay, well, I'm not sure who's watching, but I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for being there.